What is going on, guys? Science here, bringing you guys a Black Ops 3 news and leak summary. And I made a lot of research over the last couple of days, and it's 4 days now since the release of the reveal trailer, and I think now all the rumors and leaks are pretty much leaked. So I hope that's one of the biggest summaries now so far, and I hope there's not too much being leaked now after this video, because I spent a lot of effort in researching all the shit. So yeah, it's gonna be really, I don't know, I hope I can do this in under 50 minutes, so let's get straight into it. Let's start with the basics. Yeah, Black Ops 3 is gonna be with biotech enhancement, gonna be in a futuristic setting close to 2065, and the theater mode is going to come back. Was confirmed I think 2 days ago. It's gonna have a 4K picture on PC with dedicated servers for every ranked game, as well as 60 frames per second on PC and Xbox One. PS4 is to be confirmed, and they also reintroduced the gore and blood out of World at War, that's the game, sorry guys. So yeah, let's get into the multiplayer effect. Multiplayer is gonna have skill-based matchmaking again, but it's gonna have skill-based matchmaking as well as connection-based matchmaking. Like, it's gonna have pretty much the same matchmaking as known out of Black Ops 2. So the most important factor in this matchmaking is going to be the connection and then your skill. So I hope it's gonna be better lobbies again and not as bad as in fucking Advanced Warfare and Ghost. And you also have more healths than in Advanced Warfare or Ghost, so the gunfights are going to last longer again, and it's not like the person who aims first and shoots first is gonna be the one who wins. That's not the fact anymore. And multiplayer is gonna include the traditional progression XP system, as well as the weapon XP system and the specialist progression XP system. The spawns are gonna be the same as in Black Ops 2 with a bit of improvements, and they introduced a new aiming down mechanics, which will adjust the sensitivity of your gun while you aim in and depending on the distance you aim to. So if you aim far, the sensitivity will scale automatically up, so you can pretty much have better ability to aim onto your enemy. And let's get to the movements. Movements will have a movement meter which gets used while you're using your new movements, and it needs time to recharge, and the new movements are going to be the thrust jump, which is not the same as the exo jump just straight away. It's a not as powerful jump, and it will only last for 3/4 of a second. You have to hold down jump, and it's going to be much slower than the exo jump. Then there's also wall running, which is a quite nice feature. You're going to be able to run around across the wall, and you're also going to be able to change direction while wall running, and you're going to be able to shoot while running. Then there's metaling, which allows you to climb over objects faster just to keep the flow in the game. And there's swimming and diving, a complete new features which I'm really excited for. I'm really excited for trying that shit. And there are going to be specialized areas where you can actually swim and dive and have underwater gunfights. Then there's also the new Powerslide, which will be kind of like the replacement for the dolphin dive. And there's also a new slide, new normal slide, which you're going to use as soon as your movement meter is empty, but the movement meter recharges after time. The movements are designed to speed up the whole game, but not designed to kind of make it chaotic and stuff like in Advanced Warfare. So the game developers say that still 90% of the gunfights are gonna be on the ground-based gunfights, traditional known as in Black Ops 2. The maps are going to be designed in a 3-way lane design, as known as of other Call of Duties like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. The maps are going to be colorful again, which I'm really looking forward. It's not a stupid and black design like in Ghost or something, or in Advanced Warfare as well. The maps known so far are Combine, a Saharan research facility with open areas and tight corners, Stronghold, which takes place in a Swiss chateau up in the Alps, and Stronghold is going to be the biggest map up of the game. Then we know also the map Haunted, which is featured Ethiopian hunting lodge with big areas and a waterfall, like with big areas of water and a waterfall, sorry for that. And also there's going to be a comeback map of an old map, which could be nuked around 2065, but there's nothing confirmed yet. Okay, the game modes. The game modes are the normal game modes as known so far. TDM, kill confirmed, hardpoint domination, with a bit of a change since they changed a little bit in the rules. The first round is going to be up to 100 points as normal and with a time limit of 6 minutes, but the second round is going to be to the total of 200 points then, and without a time limit. So that means that even if you lose 0 to 100 the first round, you can still win the second round because there's no time limit. And the new melee system, there is no panic knifing anymore. Yes, that's right, no panic knifing, because you need 2 hit pretty much to kill someone, because while you hold your gun you hit the person with your gun, and when you hit this person, the person will knock back a little bit and stun for around a second, and then he'll be able to shoot you because he's not going to be dead, because the meal will only take around like 60 to 80% of his life. There is though the combat knife, which you're going to be able to use if you don't have a primary weapon or secondary weapon. If you use this combat knife, you're going to be able to one-hit someone, but yeah, that's kind of a specialized thing, so I hope not a lot of people are going to use this, and only like the knife runners if you really want to go and run with your knife, so they still kind of left that in the game. Then let's go to guns and equipment, and the guns which are known so far is the Man of War, an assault rifle which is fully automatic, then the new futuristic version of an AK-47 which is fully automatic as well, and it's described as an all-rounder gun, which is not the best, but it's good on distance and close range fights. And there's also the bolt action sniper called Locus. It's a one-shot, one-kill gun. And there's going to be this C4, which is going to come back, but a little bit down patch, what I reckon, but there's also kind of benefit. So they removed the airburst, so you can't let the C4 explode in the air anymore, which is fair enough, because it was really getting really annoying in Black Ops 2, but therefore they added the feature that you get notified as soon as someone is in close range to your C4, so you'll be able to explode it as soon as you get notified and pretty much kill someone with a little guarantee. Then they added a new class editor. It's going to be a 10-pick system again, but with a lot of points on the actual picking as actually customization of your gun, because now you're gonna be able to fully customize the fuck out of your gun pretty much. Yeah, there is going to come the Gunsmith, the paint job, and the camo. I'm gonna explain all three. The Gunsmith is going to be where you add all the attachments. So you have the side attachment editor, which is to add either dot side, the red dot side, or the holographic, the normal red dot, or the ACOG, or if you don't choose anything, you're going to use obviously the normal iron side. Then you can add up to 5 attachments, which are still going to count to this 10-pick system, which you have to keep in mind. And all these 5 attachments are fully customizable. Also, there are different versions of each attachment. So these different attachments will only look different. They won't have different stats. So let's say there are 3 versions of a foregrip. They all look different, but they all still add the same stats. And yes, then we go to the paint job. The paint job is kind of like the emblem editor known out of Black Ops 2, just that you now actually add the gun. You're going to have 3 separate editors, the right hand side, the front facing side, and the left hand side. Each is a 64 layers based editor, and you can only edit a little part of the gun, not the whole part, and this paint job will pretty much add onto the chosen camo. And now we get into the camo. The camo is pretty much the normal camos, and they're gonna add whole heaps of camos, and then you can choose one of these camos and add your own paint job onto it. So you pretty much customize your whole own gun with your little own logo on it, or your own writing on it, or whatsoever. Alright, let's get into the perks. The perks known so far are the thrust suppressor, which will make you able to use your thrust jumps without showing on the map. Wait a second, I need to drink. A lot of talking. But yeah, there you go. The thrust suppressor is going to make you able to jump or use your thrust jumps without showing on the map, because so far as soon as you use your thrust jumps you will show on the enemy's map. It's pretty much similar to Advanced Warfare and exo jumps. Then there's also the coming back of the perks Dead Silence, Awareness, Ghost, Flak Jacket, Hardwired, Fast Hand, Scavenger. And so far there is no toughness, which is confirmed by David Wonderhaar. They kicked out toughness, and no marathon as known so far, but that's not really confirmed yet. But yeah, apparently there is an inbuilt unlimited sprinting in the game. And there's also the 2 new perks, the Thrust Battery, which will increase your movement meter, so you're going to be able to use your movements longer, or you can use your thrust jump longer, and you have more pretty much power to use these new movements. And the new perk, which will ping the map as soon as an enemy comes too close to you. Then let's cover the new score streaks. The score streaks known so far: the UAV, the HCXD, which is a new version of the RCXD, which is now going to be able to hover on the map and drive on vertical walls, so it will be able to pretty much, yeah, like wall run like you do. So it's kind of just like a customized RCXD for the new futuristic setting. Then there's going to be the Wraith, which is like a very powerful attack helicopter or not so powerful stealth chopper, and the GI unit, which is able to either way assist you or do its own thing on the map and kill people. And then there's going to be the score streak, or kill streak, whatever you want to call them, yeah, the score streak reps, which is going to be similar like the dogs. They're going to come little big ball drones which roll around the map and pretty much kill everything and destroy everything in their way. But yeah, it looks, or it's kind of you can kind of compare it to the dogs out of Black Ops 2. Then we have the Mothership, which is a really powerful and the most powerful score streak in Black Ops 3. You will be able to control a minigun and rockets. It's kind of like a mix out of the Lodestar and the VTOL. And you also be able to have 2 people assisting you. These 2 people will have their own little minigun and make their own kills with these miniguns. These miniguns are obviously not as powerful as what you have, but they're still powerful. And so far known, there is no nuke and no ending, no MOAB, no ending kill streak, score streak. So far confirmed by David Wonderhaar, who's tweeted out, "We aren't fans of game ending or game modifying score streaks in general. The Mothership will make people wet themselves and rage quit, as it is no need for anything beyond that." So pretty much confirming that there will be nothing like the nuke or something as in Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 or even in Ghost. But yeah, that's kind of disappointing, but I hope the Mothership will make up for this. And now we get to the Specialists. The Specialists are going to be one of the biggest new things in Black Ops 3. The Specialists are kind of like the characters in Destiny, which you're able to choose, but yeah, you'll be able to choose the new Specialist before each game, and there are 9 different Specialist characters in total. Each will have a unique gun and a unique ability. To use this gun and ability, they need to fill up a little Specialist bar, and this bar fills up from time, as well as if you make kills or score something, like you get a flag or something, for example. You're going to be able to use this ability or gun as soon as the bar is full, and you can use this gun or ability multiple times within the game. Depending on the character you choose, you'll look and sound as different as well in the game. And there are 4 characters known so far. The 4 characters are Rune. His real name is Donny Wash, and he's a really big bulky guy, and he has the gravity spikes as a weapon, which are a really powerful weapon, and you pretty much jump up and slam down, and as soon as you slam down you have like a little energy wave, and that will kill everything within an area of, I don't know, like a small area. But yeah, it's pretty powerful, and you can make some quad kills with that shit. And his unique ability will be Overdrive. Overdrive will make him able to run faster and pretty much move faster around the maps. Then we have the second character, Seraph. Seraph's real name is Sinsin, or her real name, it's a girl, I'm sorry. Her real name is Sinsin, and she's an adopted daughter of a high-ranking official of the criminal underworld. Her weapon is the Inhalator pistol, which is a one-shot gun on every range. And it's pretty much similar looking to the golden gun out of 007. And her ability is a combat focus, which doubles the scores for a certain amount of times. So it will double the scores you'll earn. So for example, for a kill 100 points or something, you'll earn, if you use this ability, 200 points for a certain amount of times, which will make you able to get your score streaks a lot faster, I reckon, which is going to be pretty sick. I think I might use her. But yeah, then the third character is Outright. Her name is Alexandra Cast in real life. Oh, not real life, sorry. And she grew up in the favela of Rio. Her weapon is a Sparrow, which shoots an explosive arrow, and this arrow hits its target, kills the target, and then explodes after 3 seconds. Her ability is the Vision Pulse, which tags people through walls. It's kind of like the wall hack thing out of Advanced Warfare. I forgot the name of the score streak, but yeah. And then we have the Reaper. He's an experimental war robot, and his weapon is the Sight. It's a minigun seen in the trailer. It looks really powerful, and he'll be able to teleport. His ability will be that he'll be able to teleport to where you have been 3 seconds ago. So that means that if someone attacks you and you'll use this feature, you're gonna be where you've been 3 seconds ago, and if you're lucky enough or you timed it good enough, that will be behind him. So that's gonna be really confusing, I reckon, at the beginning to use, but I think as soon as you get professional with that, it could be a really powerful feature, but we'll see. And now we get to the campaign. The campaign is gonna be about the technology pretty much turning around and now attacking the humans, and robots are the enemies, technology is failing, and the humans need to have more ground fights again and less air fights. And there's also this little rumor about the technology or the robots controlled by an old enemy. I'm not sure about that yet. But yeah, the campaign will only cover 1.5 weeks, which is a lot shorter period than in previous Call of Duties. And the campaign is going to be a co-op campaign. So the most people of you will probably know that already, but yeah, 2 to 4 player co-op campaign in Black Ops 3 is possible. Yep, you're right, that's pretty sick. And the campaign will have a lot bigger environments due to the fact that it's now a co-op campaign, obviously, and you'll need to explore around the campaign to get to the action. So the action won't come straight to you anymore as known out of the old Call of Duties. You will now actually have like a little open campaign pretty much setting, and yeah, need to get through to the action with your friends you're playing with. And you'll be able to choose your loadout before each mission and buy weapons or upgrades and upgrade your abilities and stuff like that. The campaign will also feature its own XP regression system, and the campaign will also feature a safe house. The safe house is a fully customizable house, and you will have your own bed. You will have your own metal case where you can show off your medals and stuff. You have your own gun rack where you can show off your best guns and your customized guns and stuff. You will have a wiki computer where you can read through the storyline of the campaign and through the storyline of completely Black Ops 3 from what you've learned in the campaign. So if you get a new mission done, you'll add stuff to this wiki, I think. Then you'll also have a wardrobe where you customize your character, and I think the wardrobe will look a little bit like GTA 5 or maybe a little bit like Sims, something like that, similar. And then you'll also be able to visit your friend's house or let people come over to your house, and pretty much you'll be able to decorate your house with posters and stuff like that. Alright, now we're already on our last point. The last point is zombies, and the zombie informations are a little bit really rare in the moment. There are more information coming as soon as Gamescom in Germany starts, and obviously if E3 starts. But yeah, Zombies will feature its own storyline, and it will have its own progressional ranking system. Not like in Black Ops 2 where you had no idea where to rank. This one is going to be a little bit more easy, so if you make a kill and stuff, you actually rank yourself, and you're probably going to be able to unlock new weapons and new abilities. Not confirmed yet so far, but yeah, it will also be the biggest zombie experience so far. And there's this little rumor about the return of Hudson, which is coming from the little picture, from the leaked picture of the zombies poster, which looks the main zombie like Hudson, pretty similar with the bald hair and everything, as well as the scene in the trailer where the person gets shot and the person looks really similar to Hudson. You only see him from the back, so nothing confirmed about that. And there's also a rumor about the ray gun Mark III is probably coming back, which is really, I reckon it's possible. I reckon it's not really rumor, I reckon it will happen, but yeah, it's not confirmed officially yet. And that's pretty much it. I hope I covered everything. If I forgot anything, then just leave it down in the comments and I'll add it to the description. I'll also add a whole summary of everything I covered in this video in the description, so you can read through all the information I covered in this video again on its own. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a big old thumbs up. I put a lot of research in this video and I hope I covered everything. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys soon.